now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
And here we go. Good morning and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and I'm happy to be here today. I'm hoping you're happy to be here as well. I love having you here, so it's good for me. I hope it's good for you. I am here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. to share the internet's coolest instruments with you. These are instruments available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And we can chat about them. I've got a little bit of a mix today. We got clarinet and a trumpet and a saxophone. So stay tuned for all the fun that we will have with those. And yeah, hopefully we can make somebody's day. Happy new saxophone day, new clarinet day. We'd love to make that happen for you. So in addition to the cool instruments, we're here to just have some fun and share life and music and films and just whatever kind of pops into my head on any particular day. So today's Thursday, so you never know what it's going to be. I've got some good music choices and a film I'm going to share, so you can stay tuned for that. Mom's being attacked by mosquitoes. Got to watch out for that. You got to use that, what is that, the Skin So Soft thing I think Lori uses that keeps the mosquitoes away. It's an Avon thing. I don't know. Anyway. Crazy Man, Combat Brother, right on. Welcome to the show. So yeah, that's pretty much what we do. I share cool instruments and just a lot of fun stuff. So we've got the live stream chat going on right now. So that's where we can have the most fun. Just you can leave your comments, ask your questions about anything that's going on in the show. Good morning, Max. Looking fly today. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So we just ask you, keep it appropriate, keep it polite. Let's have some fun, but let's not attack the chat with a bunch of nonsense and really distracting us from what we're doing here. So, but I want you to participate. I want you to be here. I want you to be involved and have some fun. But let's keep it fun. Remember, this is a family show, so we don't want anything inappropriate in the chat. So, I would really appreciate that. So, I hope you appreciate that too. So. Thank you for being here once again. We're going to get this party started here pretty quick. Couple things I need you to do for me. Of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're still in the 1390s. I'd love to get over to that 1400 hump today. And we're pushing on. This is episode 83 today. We're heading towards 100. So let's make 1500 by 100 episodes. That would be awesome. My brother Mike is on the show. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, share it. Share this with all your friends, family, relatives, everybody out there that you think might be interested in it, and even people you don't think would be interested. Who knows? They might be. So we can have some fun with that, and then of course you can hit the bell to get all of the notifications about all the cool stuff coming up. Because we've always got cool stuff coming up. I would like to invite you also to check out all of the other videos on this channel. We've got a ton of short videos showing off dozens and dozens of different instruments. Super quick shorts. I mean, what do they take? Like 30 seconds or less, I think, for that. And then, we've got our product reviews, demos by both Austin and Paul on there. We've got like repair tech stuff from Corey. So all kinds of really cool stuff that you can check out. Plus, if you're not able to watch this show live, all of the previous episodes are still on the site and you can check them all out. So you can watch this any time of the day, any time of the year you want. So if you're unable to make it, I know, folks out west are a little early for this 8:30 wake up call, but East Coast folks, they've got all kinds of time. So let me know where you're watching from. That's the last thing I'd like to do is so we can give you a shout out. Like I said, we've had a lot of international viewers lately, so it's been a lot of fun. Average Metal Enjoyer is here all the way from the other side of the world in Sweden. Good morning, brother. Happy to have you back. Missed you yesterday. So yeah, that's all the stuff, all the kit and caboodle, if you will. So let's get this party started. But before we start our party, we always have to give a fine good morning to my brother Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Greg. I'm sorry, I just read Sax Boys comment there, and
Broke my what?
I'm
Wait.
sorry.
No, dude, broke my hand playing drum. How do you break your hand playing drums, brother? Man, I'm so sorry. I hope you're all right.
It must have been metal.
What? He must have been playing some serious metal. Average metal enjoyer. Man, I feel horrible for you, my friend. I hope you're okay. You watching from the hospital? Man, must have been bad. You'll have to send us a picture of your broken hand. Man, I feel so bad for you. That is so metal, Max says. Yeah, fantastic. Host Eddie is here. Good morning, Eddie. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you. All right, so yeah, Jordan's here. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
He's being bright yellow today. He's like shining like the sun. We got bright sunshine out there today.
It is Wake Up with
Hit
Greg.
my hand with the drumstick. I played Slipknot. Yep, that'll do it. Were you playing, what's my favorite Slipknot song? Psychosocial, was that the one you were playing? I hope so, because that's my favorite song. Stubby, I don't know what that means.
Hit my hand with the drumstick. That's
Right on. Well, good morning and welcome to the show. Let's get this show started, shall we? We dig into some instruments here. And
yeah.
yes, Jordan looks like he's going to say something, so I stopped. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, Max has already talked about how fly you're looking today, so why don't you tell us about the shirt you got on and the watch?
I'm a super fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of hard to, I'm just looking at the screen. I'll get closer. You can see there's a little cool, I don't know, kind of palm leaf. Not palm, actually it looks like elephant ear leaves on there. I don't know. This is a Caribbean shirt from my dear Aunt Janie. Thank you so much, Aunt Janie. Love you. You know, just simple black and white, nothing too super fancy, but this is one of those kind of heavier weight shirts. Almost feels like what you call a thunder shirt, you know, so it gives you kind of like a hug, makes you feel all cozy. Let's see, I broke it under that song, but I didn't know it just hurt, and I realized that during Custer. Okay, well, man, speedy healing to you. I hope you're okay, brother. But man, thank you for being here, even in the hospital, man. We got some dedicated fans out there, right? Love it. Okay, so the shirt, Caribbean shirt, palm leaves, whatever, and then the watch. This is my newest watch. This is my Cartier Homage by Sanda. You know, looks like $1 million watch, but only cost $11, right? So super cool. I don't even know if you can see it. There you go. There it is. Now you can see it. You get the Roman numerals and you got the blue hands and super cool. All right. Super cool, super cool, super cool. I keep saying that. Enough with the super cool, all right?
It's a legendary watch.
It's legendary. It's iconic. It is incomparable. It is, in Max's words, scrumtrulescent. Cheers. Our name is
Metal Feet.
Metal Feet. Okay.
Good name.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. All right, let's dig into some horns, shall we? I've rambled enough. We're going to show some cool instruments. I've shown the watch. I've shown the shirt. Talk about all the stuff you need to do. So let's do this. And I'll show you the case here first. As I said, we're starting with the clarinet, one of my favorite clarinets that we carry. I've got a soft spot in my heart for Yamaha clarinets because that's what I've been playing for the last 35 years. 35 years? Almost 40 years. Good grief. Ooh, boy's old, isn't he? All right. But this is a Yamaha YCL CSVR. It's kind of their flagship professional top-of-the-line clarinet. And here it is. Look at that. It looks like every other clarinet in the world, pretty much. That's the weird thing about clarinets and flutes. It's kind of just, you have to know the differences internally and in the makeup and what the materials are and the hand craftsmanship involved and so on to really get the subtle differences. But the subtle differences may not be visible, but they are definitely there and can make drastic differences in playability and sound quality and all that. So what do we have here with the Yamaha CSVR? This is the custom series clarinet. We have an all natural unstained grenadilla wood clarinet. Aged, I'm not sure how long it's aged, but it's definitely aged quite a few years before it's brought into the manufacturing process. We have a polycylindrical bore with undercut tone holes. So the undercut tone holes are where they cut the hole into the deal and then they kind of with a a different kind of bit they cut on the underside of the tone hole to kind of round off the edges to make it a smoother airflow in there, so it's really cool. And then the polycylindrical bore, obviously, a cylinder is basically what we're dealing with, but we're dealing with different shaped cylinders all the way throughout the bore to give you better intonation, better resistance, better just overall playability. So it's, I think Buffet was the first to do the polycylindrical bore, but now it's pretty common across multiple manufacturers. So this is the custom CSVR. We have the bright, I think, triple-plated, silver-plated keys, all power-forged keys on these. Very high-quality plating and manufacture on that. Very smooth action, very ergonomically designed. I love the feel of Yamahas. They just fit right under your fingers so perfectly. Like I said, I've been playing one. It was probably the precursor to this one. Mine's the YCL 72, but I bought mine in 1988. So gosh, I've had that one for a while. Still plays like a dream though, so I love it. Mine does not have, of course, the modern adjustable thumb hook with the strap ring on it, which all high-end clarinets are coming with these days. This one does only come with one barrel. Some of our horns come with two barrels, like a 64 and a 66. I don't know if this one says if it's a 65. It's probably a 65, which is kind of right in the middle of it. But again, you can get different barrels for this if need be. But this is definitely top grade professional clarinet. I don't know if you can see the grain on the wood there. We can get really close to the screen. It gets a little blurry when we get that close. Host Eddie is asking, what is your website? PalinMusic.com. P-A-L-E-N. Jordan's going to put up a link so you can check out the website. But so one more time, this is the Yamaha YCL for Yamaha clarinet, CSVR, so Custom Series VR Professional Model. That is the horn for you. And this is a great horn for all purposes. Certainly any kind of classical music, symphonic, orchestral, but you can do it for anything else as well. A great doubling horn for jazz. It's a really, really powerful resonant horn. It's got that great woody warmth that you get with a really nice high-end clarinet. So it's got leather pads on it. We talked about leather pads before. I'm thinking of repadding my clarinet with leather pads. My nose is itching today. I don't know if I got a dog hair or something. I got dogs at home all over the place. So anyway, one last time, there is the Yamaha YCL CSVR live on our website right now at PalinMusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. I can't get this case open. It's because my fingers don't work when I'm using these doggone gloves. There we go, got it. All right, we're good now. Oh, I'll show you the inside. Really pretty, plush interior. Isn't that elegant? So nice. Comes with a hard rubber mouthpiece, cap and ligature, all the good stuff that you want, of course, in a full package. And I'm going to set that aside. Jordan can take that away and bring on the next horn. Yeah, so that's the horn number one. And yeah, go ahead, Jordan. You just jump right in whenever you want, man.
Woo!
Shut me up.
Okay. Well, do you have some music?
I do.
For today? Why don't you recommend it to us?
Well, since we're on just showed a clarinet, I'll share some music. Like I said, I'm testing the waters here, see if I can get in trouble or not by playing music for you. Oh, listen to that clarinet coming in right there. Isn't that amazing? All right, that's all I can do. I'm not going to get in trouble. This is the artist formerly known as Yo-Yo Ma and currently known as Yo-Yo Ma. He's only ever been known as Yo-Yo Ma. So, but you're saying, when you look at this, you say, well, he has a cello, not a clarinet. That is very true. But the clarinet artist on here is who I'm actually wanting to feature. His name is Paquito de Rivera, Cuban artist. And oh my gosh, he's one of my absolute favorite clarinetists, also saxophone player. But his clarinet work is just lightning fire energy, just, oh, so good. But this album, this is Yo-Yo Ma. Obrigado Brazil is the name of the album. And the song in particular, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. If we've got any of our watchers from Brazil, you can correct me. Brasileirão? Let's just go with that, Brasileirão. Just a fantastic, jaunty song, just super fun. It's got that great Latin rhythm to it. And then the clarinet, like I said, is just fire on this. It's incendiary. There are so many words that are in my head that I can't find right now. So anyway, I want you to listen to this song and live it. The whole album is just outstanding. So we're going to hear a little bit more from Yo-Yo Ma later in the show. But one more time, this is Yo-Yo Ma, Obrigado Brazil, and the song Brasileirão, featuring Paquito de Rivera on clarinet. The guy's just outstanding. I really need some better words. Help me out here, folks. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. He's got a famous song, Tico Tico, I think is one of his famous songs, albums from, 80s or 90s maybe earlier than that even. He's been around quite a while, but the guy's fantastic. All right, so that's the song. You heard just a snippet of it. I'm adding it to the Wake Up with Greg playlist on Spotify right now, which is a public playlist that you all have access to if you are on Spotify. So you can check out all of the songs that I've recommended on this show for the entire series. So that is my musical selection for the day. Awesome. My head's going, you spin me right round, baby. All right. Let's get the gloves back on. Let's talk about another horn. I think we shall. Diving into the brass world with a trumpet. This one, I'm saying a lot. I've got a vocalized pause, if you will. So maybe I just need to not say or whatever it is. Man, sorry, dog hair. All right. No, you're going to say, you just showed this yesterday. Well, no, I didn't. The cases look the same. There's the again. With Adam's... now I'm stuck. Just help me out here, folks. I'm stuck. Oh, there's my brother Marcus. What is up, little brother? Love you. Thank you for being here. This is the Adams A1 Pro Trumpet. So let's take a look at this. Yesterday I showed the Sonic Pro. This is the one that started it all for them, the A1. It's their #1 trumpet. This is a medium-large bore horn, but look at this. Woo! Gorgeous, gorgeous instrument here, right? Look at that. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a medium-large bore with I think it's a 4.5 inch, 4 3/4 inch bell. If I'm not mistaken, we have a gold brass lead pipe, yellow brass body, hand-hammered one-piece yellow brass bell. We have the asymmetric tuning slide and bell crook here. Gives a really free flow, really smooth play to it. It does have a traditional tuning slide, not the reverse lead. We've got heavyweight rings on all of the top finger ring, the third slide ring, and the first slide ring. Heavier weight. When you add that mass to the horn, it makes it more resonant, gives you a bunch more punch and power. This is a very versatile horn. You can use it for just about anything. One of the fine appointments that I love on these horns are the natural wood key touches that they have on the finger buttons there. I believe it's rosewood. It could be a burled walnut as well. I would have to double check the specific specs on those. Specific specs? Specific specification? Yeah, that's redundant, right? Anyway, it's all good. So no real fancy engraving other than the just traditional, I'm trying not to drop this horn with these gloves, traditional Adams logo there on the bell. You can see that there, the Adams logo. So this is the Adams A1. We have a 2-piece valve casing, nickel silver balusters at the top. We have the yellow brass at the bottom. Stainless steel pistons, I think, on these. It's either stainless steel or Monel. And then just the really cool, I don't know if you can see it, the Saturn or cosmic water key there. So you just give it a little twist as opposed to, you can't see it with my gloves there, but it's just a little twist to release the condensation in the horn, or, for those of you who like to call it the spit valve. But isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful satin finish on this, satin lacquer. You can get these in silver plate and a variety of other finishes as well. But man, just a stunner of a horn. Great all-purpose. You can use this for just about anything: jazz, classical, pop, funk, rock, blues, concerts, marching. I mean, I don't know if you'd march with it. You could march with this horn. I don't know why you couldn't. But this is the beautiful Adams A1. What is Average Metal Enjoyer up to? He says, not sure what name we will call our band, but what is better? Blue feet, metal feet in spine or temple? I'm not sure. Blue feet, I like blue feet, that's fun. Does saxophone have that spit valve? No, saxophones don't. Well, Barry saxes do. They've got that full loop crook in the top of the Barry sax, and they usually have a water key at the bottom of that. But for the most part, saxophones do not have a spit valve or a water key. You just kind of got to dump it out. But anyway, so getting back to the horn, this is the Adams A1 professional trumpet, live on our website right now, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. If you're curious on the price on this, it's right around $3,200, so not out of the world for a pro trumpet, certainly right in the ballpark for a very affordable horn. And man, I'd love to ship this one out to you today and make somebody's day with a new horn. Can you play the beginning of the Mahler Fifth Symphony? What, on the trumpet? I don't think I can. I can't do that. Mahler's Fifth. I don't think that's in my repertoire. But yeah, so that's the Adams trumpet. We're just the letter A. Is that your name there? Asking for Mahler's Fifth. Welcome to the show. Glad you're here. All right, that one is zipped up and wrapped up. We got one more horn to show you, and it's a doozy. But we will jump into that in just a moment.
First, you gotta show us something cool.
Buddy John has pneumonia. Oh man, that's not good. Hope he's all right. I'll send him a message later today. Unless he's watching. I don't know if he'd be watching with pneumonia, but Average Metal Enjoyer is watching with a broken hand in the hospital. So, oh my brother, nothing like a day of fishing in Cali, listening to a musical genius. I think I'll play Wake Up with Greg playlist on the water. Do it, man. You love all kinds of songs in that. Man, I want to go fishing now. All right. I don't know what's going on with my nose. It's driving me crazy. All right, I'm losing my mind. What's next, Jordan, before I lose everything in my head here?
Something cool.
Something cool. I said I would share a film with you, and if you think this is cool or not, this is up to you. You know my deep and passionate love for Disney movies and all things Disney, especially the ones that have fantastic music in them. So let's share Lady and the Tramp, right? Okay. Yes, this is one of the great Disney movies of all time. It doesn't quite get the due justice that some of the other big ones do, like Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and all those. But man, this one really just speaks to me because the music is so great. And why is the music so great? The music is so great because of Peggy Lee, the incomparable Peggy Lee. She wrote the music for the song. She also assisted with the score. She also played a character in the film. Character was Peg, I think. But she sings the song, He's a Tramp. She sings the song, the Siamese Cat song, where she sings both parts of the Siamese Cat song. Now, today that song may not resonate as well as it did back in the day, because we're in a more aware time where we're not wanting to, we're staying away from stereotypes and that kind of stuff. So, you kind of have to take that with a grain of salt. But I mean, she still did a fantastic job musically. And then the other song, La La Lu, which is, I think, one of the lullabies in the song. Story of Lady. She's a Cocker Spaniel that is just living the high life and, is the only child in the family until the family actually has a baby. And she kind of loses her position and then meets up with this street rat called Tramp. Actually, his name isn't Tramp, is it? No. What is his name in the film? Anyway, I can't remember. But yeah, he shows her what's going on in the streets, and then we got a whole gang of dogs and all kinds of crazy animals in there that are having so much fun. But musically, this one is one of the tops from Disney. Of course, you all know in fact, it's right there on the cover, the spaghetti scene where they're at the Italian restaurant and they get the one piece of spaghetti and they, are both eating it and they end up, in a kiss. So it's all super cute, right? The song Bella Notte is on here. So many great things. So check out the film Lady and the Tramp. You will thank me because it is so great. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I don't know. But Peggy Lee, I'll throw the main title song, He's a Tramp, on the playlist as well from Peggy Lee, so you can understand her greatness. And gosh, her greatness just knows no bounds. She sung with everybody, Benny Goodman and Artie Shaw, and many of the other big bands in the 40s and 50s. She was a recording artist in her own right as well. I think she did some acting as well. So. She's just a legend. All right, what else we got going on here? Average Metal Enjoyer, we watch Donald Duck every Christmas. All right, I love that. Christmas on the 12th, they show a bunch of Disney movies as a tradition since 1963 in Sweden. Well, man, that's awesome. Cool. How cool is that? In Swedish, it's called Lady och Lufsen. I hope I said that right. I don't know. Like I said, I got to work on my Swedish. But hey, we'll roll with that, right? Okay. Hey, little brother Marcus, make sure you catch a fish for me, right? What are you catching today? You doing trout? You doing crappie? You doing bluegill? You doing catfish? I don't know where you're fishing, but maybe some salmon, some kokanee. Wish I was on the water today. All right. So let's dig into the final horn of the day. Swedish is much softer than you say it. You know what? Well, good. Thank you for letting me know that. I will try better to not sound so harsh. Yeah, I probably sounded a little German when I said that, didn't I? German is a lot harsher. Okay, so last item up for bid today is a Selmer Supreme alto saxophone. This is the top of the line. This is as high as it gets from Selmer. This is the epitome of saxophone design. Everything that Selmer has learned over the past 100 years in saxophone design has gone into the creation of this model, heralded as the greatest saxophone ever made. You Mark VI owners can debate that, but this is the little blanket cloth that comes in to protect the horn inside the case, and it has the same graphic design on it that is engraved on the horn. If you watched our show last Friday, our live show in front of our studio audience, you saw the saxophone that we presented to our company president, Eric Matzat, for the Legend Award. And his is a Selmer Supreme, but it's a one-of-a-kind. But the engraving that is on it is the same as what is on the standard Supreme model. And Selmer, like I've said, it's really hard to compete with Selmer in the engraving world. It's hard to compete with them in the saxophone world in general, but they've just done so many amazing things throughout the last century in saxophone design. And this one is, by gosh, no exception. We have very lightweight, very elegant key guards on this. This is in the satin, or what they call the matte finish, with the bright plated, or not plated, but the bright lacquered keys. High grade mother of pearl key touches on this. Poster ribbed construction, full everything, high F sharp, front F. But if you look at all of the keys, they're so differently shaped. You've got the front F is just really ergonomically designed, as well as the palm keys. Very smooth, very elegant. Same with the side keys there. The bell to body or bow clamp there that holds the bell to the body in the bright finish as well. The traditional 3-point bell to body brace, but it's just such an elegant horn. And this is, like I said, this is their top of the line. It doesn't get higher than this. You can do anything with this horn, from classical, very serious classical players, to do this. Up to the top jazz musicians can do that as well. So this is the Selmer Supreme. The specific model is the 92M. So you can check this out on the website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. We have the high grade blue steel needle springs, of course the highest grade Italian leather pads with the domed metal boosters. Yeah, can't say enough nice things about this horn because it is as good as it gets. Hanston, I used that when I was in marching band. You used a Selmer Supreme in marching band? Whew, you're brave, if that's the case. I would certainly keep this as my indoor horn. I don't know that I would march with this guy, but to each his own. If you want to do it, do it. Nothing wrong with that at all. This is not an inexpensive horn, folks. This one runs in the $8,000 to $9,000 range. So, you got to take out a loan or sell a car or something to get it. But we have financing available with Synchrony and Affirm. You can get no interest financing for 12, 18, 24 months, 36 months, I think. All of that's available on the website. So that is the Selmer Supreme alto saxophone. Available right now at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. I would really love to send one of these to you today, folks. And I have two of them. I have this one in the matte finish, and then I have the one in the dark lacquer that I have also shown on this show before. So go back and check out the previous episodes. Like I said, there's 83 of them now to watch. So you can spend an entire week just watching my show, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I would love it. And then you can still comment on it because I check them out to see if there's comments I need to answer. And you can certainly, just enjoy them and have some fun. And remember all of the cool music I've shared and everything else. So we are getting close, guys, to episode 100. And, I've got a vacation coming up before that, so we'll probably do that after I return from vacation. But it's going to be awesome, guys. And I would love, like I said, to hit that 1,500 mark in the subscribers. So share this with everybody you know, all your friends, family, and everybody else out there so we can get the word out, and tell them to subscribe so we can have some fun. So this is our Palin Music Band and Orchestra channel. Of course, we've got our regular Palin Music channel as well, where you can find my buddy Nate and his Chords and Coffee and all of the cool stuff we do over there. So spread the word, get out there and have some fun. So that's horn number 3. What do we got left, Jordan?
Do you have some wisdom or inspiration to share with us?
Inspirational wisdom or wisdom that is inspiring? Sure, we'll go with that. As I stated earlier, talking about Yo-Yo Ma and Paquito D'Rivera, I said you'd hear more from Yo-Yo Ma today. So for those of you who don't know who Yo-Yo Ma is, he's a cellist, but he's one of the great proponents of music and music education throughout the world. He's a very collaborative artist. He's played with anything and everything out there. You can find him all over NPR on like Tiny Desk concerts and things. He's done stuff with Chris Tilley, the mandolin player from Nickel Creek. They've done a lot of things together. But he's done many, many collaborative albums that I think are just outstanding. So both in classical and in jazz, and the guy is just one of the most versatile musicians I've ever known. So definitely an icon in this country, in the world musically. But here is what Yo-Yo Ma has to say about music. And I'm sure this isn't the only thing he has to say, but it's one I found. He says, as you begin to realize that every different type of music, everybody's individual music has its own rhythm, life, language, and heritage, you realize how life changes, and you learn how to be more open and adaptive to what is around us. That's a pretty deep thought, really. As you begin to realize that every different type of music, everybody's individual music, has its own rhythm, life, language, and heritage, you realize how life changes, and you learn how to be more open and adaptive to what is around us. So there you go. Be more open and adaptive. I like it. enjoy all kinds of music. Don't just listen to one type. Listen to it all. Get out there and experience it, because you never know what's going to inspire you to create the next big hit, or the next big standard that will become part of the American lexicon. I mean, you guys can do it. So let's all do it. Let's get out there and have some fun. I think I missed Stratton Lee saying, "Sup, bro?" All right, we'll just do that. So shout out to you. Guys, man, thank you for the chat today. You've been all over the place, and I love it. Average Metal Enjoyer, man, I hope your hand heals up super quick. I'm proud of you for being here in the hospital. My brother John out there, if you're watching, I hope you're feeling better as well soon, my friend. Pneumonia is not a good thing, so hard to play the trumpet when you have pneumonia. So hope you're doing well, and keep in touch. We'll be chatting with you soon. And thank you all guys for watching. We'll be back right here again tomorrow morning at 8:30 Central Time, right here on Palin Music Band and Orchestra on YouTube. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, hey, I almost forgot my tagline. Oh no. Here it is. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.